Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how is everybody doing today? As you see, my desk camera is on, and it means it's time to do some traditional art. But today we are not leaving Minecraft yet this week because today is a big day when I will finally start putting these. These are the textures I have printed and prepared to put on this bad boy in here. So I struggle greatly to put this in a frame, and I think this would be the best view because I think I will start from the bottom and go up. So this will be the process. In the meantime, I have prepared and I have opened the, let me show you the real dimensions, and let me show you what I want to show. In the meantime, I have prepared this. This is the chart that I've put on. Oh my god, let me move this window around. Yes, this is the chart I've prepared to show me where each of the textures should be. So yeah, we are starting from the bottom, which will be here. I have cobblestone, dirt, or I have light gray is stone, dark gray is cobble, brown is dirt, green is grass, but it's not the full block grass, but you know, regular vanilla grass. So with the grassy top and the and a little grass band around, and this desaturated brown is either dirt or stone. I have not decided yet. I will base it on how many textures I have left, because I have more stone than anything else. So when in doubt, I will prioritize putting dirt first in places where dirt should be. So in the dark brown places, the more saturated brown places, and these two where the holes are, there will be a texture with, if only I can find this. Oh, there it is. There will be the texture for the diamond block. So yeah, so I put this in blue, so it will be different. So I have this opened on my other monitor, while you will be seeing what I will be seeing, and I will be pretty much standing the whole stream. So please be patient with me today. It's very important. And I promise you, this is probably the last stream from this diorama. Next stream will be with the final assembly. So I will have everything else done on stream, and we will just assemble and put and glue everything else. So every other object, like flowers, greenery, azalea bush, because I have also azalea bush prepared. All of this will be put next month. Let me just check on my phone if okay, I should be live and everything should be okay. I should be live and everything should be okay. Okay, so let's start from the bottom, and I want these two, well, wait, let me align this properly. Which way does diamond block faces? because I forgot. It's been so long since I've seen the diamond block. Okay, okay, this way up. Okay. So yeah, so let me take the other one. So each block is 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters. Each block in here. But since I've done everything by hand, it may be kind of wonky, so this is why this trim is important, because I will need to measure and cut some of the textures, so at least there will be how many millimeters? I think each little block in here is like 2-3 each pixel on this texture is like 2-3 millimeters. Is 2 or 3 millimeters. Yep, 2 millimeters. So yeah, so if I will get to the corner like this, I will cut like along the pixel line of 2 millimeters, so there will be no like half pixels, because I think this will be something that will break the immersion. So yeah, so first thing, I will glue these diamond blocks because they are the most important blocks in here. They are uber important, mucho importante. So yeah, and in case something will like break or happen, because I cut out the light blue elements and put tissue paper, light blue tissue paper, so the light fixtures that I will put there, the LEDs I will put on the inside, will be tinted blue ever so slightly to give like this like glowy magical feel, you know. So yeah, and I was debating which glue to use. I was googling today. So yeah, so I have a couple of glues in my assortment. I have tacky glue, the regular tacky glue, which I think is based on PVA, the polyvinyl acrylic, but nothing says it contains CMIT/MIT. I have no idea what kind of plastic it is. But PVA glue or wood glue should freaking work, according to googling. So I have the Vicol glue. Vicol glue is like a very like known name for vinyl based glues, and yeah, and especially Vicol ones, they are like mostly used for paper and for wood. So this is the closest to the polyvinyl acrylic that we can get. And it should bind paper with the gesso or primed surfaces. So this is like gessoed surface, so it should work. I have also this magic glue. This is also like PVA based glue. Like all of these, like in my experience, are very freaking similar. But I will take this first. Worst case scenario, I will whip out glue gun. And I don't want to whip out glue gun because the glue in the glue gun is very thick. And I am doing 2 millimeters of mistakes here. Okay? So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, and let me tell you, this nozzle is very misleading, because every time I see this type of nozzle, I think dishwashing liquid. Because all dishwashing liquids that I know, especially from the 90s onwards, have these kind of nozzles, so it's forbidden dishwashing liquid. Forbidden Ludwig. So yeah, so I think I will put the glue on the paper, spread it out with my finger, or with, to avoid messing my fingers too much, I will spread it with a skewer and glue it on. So I think this will be the problem, and this would be the plan, not the problem. It might be a problem, I don't know, I hope not. So this will be the plan, and I will go from here outwards. So yeah. Because I think it will be the hardest places to reach will be here at the bottom and here where the water will be. So I will do them first. I will do them first because they are like the trickiest out of the bunch. Oh my god, this glue. I can see it in the bottle is so freaking thick. Okay. Ah! Too much. Okay, let me spread it out. It is too much glue. Oh my god, ah! Okay, it needs to be thin because if it's too much glue, the paper will start wrinkling and I don't want that. So let me spread this glue around the edges to not mess the transparent parts. Okay, let me just take it with my finger and just spread it. It's not toxic, like it's not toxic to touch, of course. Like to touch, it's pretty much safe. Like I've touched wet PVA glue like all the time. Wherever there is something that I need to. Okay, so I need to touch this corner. Okay, first texture done. I don't know how many is left. I have absolutely no idea. I have not counted. Like, no, I actually did counted surfaces because I had to figure out how many textures of each I will need to print out. I printed out a bit more because I know I might be able to mess up. Well, might be able. It sounds like messing up is like a skill, like nothing other. Like no, I think I will mess up somehow, so yeah. So I printed a little bit more. I think I counted the surfaces because, yeah, I wanted to know how many of each texture I need to print out. And also I needed to know how many, if it will be more efficient for me to have only the outside surfaces made with cardboard, or whether or not I should have like separate cubes. And I did my math, and cubes are not doing it because most of the surfaces of the cube will be hidden because they will be touching the other cube, and it's not very economically viable. And I've counted that I will need to print like hundreds of pages of only like stone textured cubes in order to make this diorama, like cube by cube, like in real Minecraft. So I decided, like, heck no, I'm in no way spending so much paper to build cubes only for them to not be glued and forgotten about. Like, no, this is not how it works. Okay, let's go with cobble. Let me check my spreadsheet because, yeah, I need to check my visualization. So there will be stone here, dirt here. There is actually no ceiling to this. So dirt here, stone, And on this side, stone or dirt. And I think I will go with dirt. So dirt and dirt. Okay, so there will be... this will be here. So there will be dirt, 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 stone. So 3 dirts and a stone. Oh my god. So let me take a dirt, a dirt, a dirt, and a stone. And the music has stopped. Great. And the stone. I think the stone and 1 dirt will be the most important, because there will be the surfaces that you can see from here and from up. So I don't think anybody will see here, so I think I can get away with only putting 1 dirt in here and painting the inside like dark brown. And I think I will do this for the sake of saving space. And you see my wonderful math failing me once again. Because this was supposed to be 4 centimeters, right? And it's not fitting in the hole, so I need to cut this in order to slit it inside. Because yeah, it is too big by a couple of millimeters. Like I would say maybe 9 millimeters. No, maybe 6 millimeters. So let me take. No, first let me check which side is up. And looking at the diamond texture, I think this side should be up, because it is the same as the diamond texture. So this side is up. Yeah, how many pixels? No, it will be 8 millimeters. So 1, 2. Yeah, it will be 8 millimeters. Like 8 millimeters out of 4 centimeters. It is like, look at this. It is a lot. Like my math is not like mathing properly. But yeah, but it fits. It fits all right. There will be some places that I need to touch up, but I will do this off the stream. I actually, let me tell you, I am sometimes a crazy person, but there is a method in my craziness. Cause there was, not that long ago, there was a charity drive, the biggest charity drive of the year here in Poland. The Wielka Orkiestra Świątecznej Pomocy, the Great Orchestra of Holiday Help, if I can like use like this loosely translated terms, and people could put their own items up for auction to be auctioned, and I auctioned 2 sketchbooks with masking fluid, with brushes, and with this set of watercolors. I joined this auction, and I actually won this auction because it's here with me. And I also joined and was the only bidder in the other auction. And let me tell you, it seemed super crazy at first. Like absolutely crazy. Like when this package came to me, I thought like, oh my god, where I will put it. Because I absolutely don't know. But I actually auctioned. Someone was selling not one. Well, right now it's not one, not 2, but 3. But 3 boxes. Well, these are my boxes, but after I unpacked everything. I had to change the box because the box it came in was like in very bad shape and I needed to store it like efficiently. So I used boxes that I got from various gifts, and these are paints. Each of the boxes is filled with paints that are leftovers from paint by numbers. They are acrylic paints. And not gonna lie, this right now saved me so much hour of mixing when I was painting figurines for the diorama. Like, really, I sorted them out. So this is like black, white, grays, and cool colors. The second box has reds and yellows and pinks in this box. And all the neutrals, so browns and skin color, is in this box. And this is such a freaking time saver for color mixing. And since I own this is a wet palette. You put a paper on top, you wet this sponge, put the paper on top, and your acrylic paints don't dry. So it's amazing, amazing. How could I live so long without this? So when I will need some touch-ups, I will just go pick up the colors from this stash of leftover paint, and I will touch up and find like some good like colors that are like pretty spot on when it comes to mixing. When it comes to the colors. And it is amazing. It's actually like in hindsight one of the best things that I've bought. And it just proves that sometimes I am crazy, but there is like a method in this craziness. So yeah. So I need to put the stone texture right here. Have one dirt texture right here. Again, I will need to shave off two pixels from the top, so around 4 millimeters. Not around, exactly 4 millimeters. Oh wait, is this even up? Wait, where is up on dirt texture? Okay, it was that. Okay, I can shave off the down. I don't think anybody will notice. So this will be the up. So let me get this inside. Okay. And yeah, I will need to shave 1 pixel. Yep, 1 pixel from there. From the side. So I cut from here. Okay, any side. Oh, and it will fit in just fine. Yeah. Okay. So, forbidden dishwashing liquid. And you know what is trippy? Some dishwashing liquids are really like this, like creamy and white. Like, oh my god. There is the one dishwashing liquid that my family was using for a very long time. And it is really like opaque and white. Usually dishwashing liquids are like transparent yellow, transparent green. This one is like opaque and white because it has some balm for your hands. So, you know, when you're washing, you know, it's for all the, and you know what is maddening? There are female hands. women hands drawn on the dishwashing liquid, which is like implying that, oh yeah, so it's so you ladies won't like hurt your dainty womanly hands, you know, which is kind of infuriating because I hate sexism in ads. Like, I absolutely loathe and despise them. Dinosaur! Yeah, I know, like, I know. But the fact that instead of like gender neutral hands, or like even a pictogram of hands or something like that, they exactly had to show like this like dainty woman hand, like just you know, just you know, rubbing the finger along the glass on the packaging, like, oh my god, the glass that is drawn on the packaging. But oh my god, it is terrible. I hate ads. I hate being a woman when it comes to ads. Okay, I see that I will need some touch-ups done when it comes to you know, touching up the textures and, you know, patching up the white space. The back I will do with the. But yeah, but I know over time when you wet your hands too much and you don't have proper care, you know, it will happen. Or you use the freaking gloves while washing the dishes, you know? The kind of gloves that Dexter's mom uses. I actually never seen them IRL, but apparently they exist. These gloves exist because cleaning TikToks tell me so. Yeah, and it is sad for me because as a woman, oh my god, I think I already like was nagging about ads on the stream. Because as a woman, like, Google knows that I'm a woman, and it shows me ads for pads, you know, for the period, hygienic products, and ads for diapers, because you know, you will have diapers in your life very soon, you know, for kids, implying that I want to have kids anytime soon, like, ugh. Well, at least like this is like something usable. Okay, the other one, I will see if I will have another like dirt ready, cause stone is in grayscale. You know what is the saddest thing here? Stone is in grayscale, so I can print it with no problem. But dirt is not, and the shade that your printer spews up is very much determined by the shade of the paper. So for example, at work, I have like this crappy, absolutely horrible eco paper. Because my work wants to be, oh, so ecologically, you know, conscious and stuff. And they forced us to use ecological paper. And this shit is the worst paper that I've ever used in a printer. It's yellow. It's yellow. It's freaking gray. It's freaking yellowish gray. The colors are all skewed because they got tinted with this freaking yellowish gray. And on top of this paper is yellowing so much because of the sun. It's not light fast at all. Like it's so much. It's crazy. Like I had at my work, you know, my coworker printed out some documentation, you know, and left it on the windowsill, hidden under other like documents, and And you know, one day I was like going by her on her desk, and I looked at the windowsill and was like looking for something and cleaning, and you can see which paper was overlapped on what, because there was a freaking line in the middle of the document where one part is like this still like poopy yellowish gray, and the other was freaking yellow. It was the old paper yellow. It's 70 years old. It's 70 years old paper yellow. Like I've never seen paper yellowing in like 3 months so fast with this paper. Oh my god, it's terrible. It's terrible and I hate it. I absolutely despise it. And I think it looks so unprofessional when we have to print anything with this. So yeah. But how are you doing, Dinosaur? Well, as you see, I am trying to attach the... okay, now, which side of the cobblestone? I think this was up. I don't remember which one was up. I think this one was up. So yeah, so I planned cobblestone here, which I will need to shave off a bit. Oh my god, it won't look good. It won't look good, but I will try to manage to make it look good. Because this should like touch like this, but it's not exactly, nothing in this diorama is exactly square, okay? Let's be freaking honest. Let's be freaking honest. So, okay, there is cobble here. Cobble here. This one is up, this one is up. So there is cobble here, which of course I need to shave a bit. Cobble on... cobble here. Yeah, so this part is also should also be cobble, but yeah, it has like some issues. This should also be cobble. The rest could be stone or dirt, but since I am okay, so this stone needs shaving. This one needs to be stone. Okay, there is a printing error, as you see. So yeah, this one should be stone. Let me just do the mock-up of how many textures, how many like these little texture blocks I will need. I want to put stone here and here, and leave these two for dirt. So dirt here and dirt here, because this one is cobblestone, this one is cobblestone, this one is I marked this as cobble, yeah. So this block, and this block, and this block, and this block are all cobblestones. Yeah, okay. So yeah. Let me actually put this. Oh. I will grab the stone without the printing error. I will just put them here on top, so I will still remember what is the order. Oh, okay. Let's go. I think I will start with the paper, with the textures that are the closest to the diamonds, which will be this cobblestone texture, which I still don't know which one is up. Cobblestone texture. Let's go, please. Google. Oh my god, I know Okay, maybe it's... No, wait. Which part will be these two cut out at the top? Yeah. No. No, this I... No, this will be, I think. Yeah, for the cobblestone texture, I actually had no texture prepared. So I printed out extra stone textures and I applied the missing texture with the alcohol marker, slightly transparent alcohol marker. So yeah, okay, so this will be here. I need to cut this. Yeah, it's like a couple millimeters off. I save all the cuttings because I don't know when I will be needing these. And okay. Music. Yeah. Ah, god damn it, this glue. This nozzle is not perfect. It's just very happy to see me. Let's maybe have this one as well, the adjacent dirt one. Just use the fact that I have so much glue on my skewer and on these. Okay, and this one is bottom. Okay, I see that I need to cut out like 3 millimeters. So let me not 3 millimeters, 3 pixels, which is 6 millimeters. Yeah, I love when my Minecraft diorama is not exactly cubic, but shh. This is a secret that I am only letting you and people on YouTube later know for the whole eternity, okay? But it's still a secret. Okay, here I need these. Especially around the edges, because the edges like to curl. Okay. to go. Oh my god. It will take me a while, so yeah, be prepared. Okay, stone. Next will be stone. One of the stones here. Let me just see how much I need to cut. Okay, not that bad. Probably just 2 pixels. So 4 millimeters shaving off. It's easier for me to do this while standing, and it also like helps you to see better what I'm doing. So spreading the glue. Ah. Okay, this place by the edge will need to be touched up. Like I knew inside that there will be touch-ups needed. Because never in my life I actually did like a proper paper craft without any touch-ups needed. I always need touch-ups. Like, I swear. Part of why this diorama takes me so long, it's because of the amount of freaking touch-ups. Oh my god, YouTube, why did you stop the music? Come on! The amount of touch-ups that have to be done is too damn high! And yes, I'm quoting a freaking ancient meme. Sue me. Yeah, I was hoping it will be perfect, but after the first round of cardboard, when the surface was so like wonky, and I decided to go and put on top of the cardboard to glue on a little bit of thicker cardstock paper that I harvested throughout years, which only proves that sometimes there is a reason to my wait, this is not the, this is the, there is the reason to my freaking madness sometimes. Okay, I need to lift this up and cut 2 millimeters from this side. But yeah, but I was hoping that with all my math done, it will be like great. But no, apparently not. And math was not mathing in some parts. So I am just hoping that some Minecraft freaking purist won't look at me and count individual pixels and will be like, actually, there are no 16 pixels here, like, what are you doing? This is the bad Minecraft diorama. To which I say, well, you're right. I spent a couple months of my life trying to do something pretty for myself, trying to commemorate a server that I'm having with my best friend, where we had our pets axolotls before they freaking died. But yeah, my diorama is absolutely abysmal. Okay, so I need to have 2 millimeters shaved here, and I don't know how many millimeters shaved from here. Oh, a lot of millimeters, I see. I don't know if I can, like, say that, oh no, you guys, this diorama is great, it's just a texture pack. Like, maybe I will pull out something like that on April 1st. But not right now. Oh. Well, if you squint, you don't see the gaps. Okay, I wanted a stone here, so okay, let me first measure and then cut before I glue on. Yeah, and if you close your eyes, it's even better. Now you can imagine your own Minecraft diorama. Unless you have aphantasia, then in that case, I am terribly sorry for you. But yeah, oh my god, there are so many. I feel this will be my year. Like, you know what, that I've been like hunting for flats right now. And let me tell you, first off, everything is so expensive. Like, at least 50% more expensive than what it was in 2008 when my parents were buying this flat that we were currently in. And second off, the amount of terrible floor plans and just terrible rooms and just uber small rooms, it's like, oh my god, it's terrible. It's too damn high as well. Okay, there was stone, cobblestone. This one was stone, and this one on top was stone, and 2 cobbles. Okay. It's because I'm talking. If I wasn't talking so damn much. Yeah, oh my god. The amount of very small flats that, because, okay, here's the thing. There is a law since 2018 or 16, something like that, like in 2010s. There was a law introduced that said, hey, you can't, as a you know, building contractor firm or something, you can't build and make houses that are eligible to, you know, to be resided in, actually like resided in for the long term, smaller than 25 square meters. But this doesn't apply to all houses built before that, and houses that are built after that, but that are marked as not suitable for long-term lease. So for flats that are used for to buy and be a landlord for Airbnb, pretty much. Because you cannot reside in flats that are lower than 25 meters that were built after. Which doesn't change the fact that there are a lot of super small, like, flats that are built in, built before that, or or like it's like it's terrible. And I forget how many centimeters I need to shave, how many millimeters I need to shave off. It would look like 1 or 2 millimeters from that side, and 1 or 2 like pixels from that side. I will shave off 2, and 3 pixels from that side. And yes, I know my music has stopped. This is what happened when you use YouTube library and you do not download your music beforehand. Yeah. Exactly. Like, there are so many strange workarounds that I've seen when people were trying to turn 2-room house, 2-room flat, 51 square meters, by the way, into 4 rooms. I don't know how did they get 4 rooms, unless they count the hallway as a separate room, but come on. But oh my god, this doesn't top. Like, I already ranted to some of my Polish people that I've get to know recently. I was already ranting about this to them. Like, the amount of... There is a Polish rail company, you know, PKP, Polish National Railway, you know, and PKP is in constant like battle to stay afloat in the market, and it sells some of its property, you know, and the property of the PKP, of the railway, is usually some houses that were for the workers, and most of these houses are in a very like secluded rundown areas, and houses that are built like up till 1950s, and some of them have so funky floor plans, because some of them were like retrofitted to accommodate for indoor plumbing. So you get wonderful floor plans that include like, okay, separate water closet, you know, it's normal. A lot of the places that I've seen right now, no matter how new or old, have sometimes separate water closet. It's great. What is not great is to put a shower in the kitchen and call the whole room a kitchen with a bathroom annex. To which I am looking in a freaking disbelief that it was like, that this is something you can legitimately buy from the railway company and spend money and try to flip it and actually either live in it or sell it to someone else or rent it to someone else. Like, but this doesn't top the worst floor plan I've seen from the railway company, where you go through the hallway, you enter the house through the hallway that serves the function of a bathroom annex. So you go, and the first thing you see is a freaking toilet, and on your right is a freaking shower, and by the shower there's a freaking door to your living room, and I absolutely cannot wrap my head around this. Like, who freaking like accepted this? Who accepted this? Yeah, this would be fine, but not in here. talking about like stuff for like regular workers, houses that are very close to railroads and are inaccessible by anything but car. There is no like public transport going there because it's so close to the railroads. And the thing is, in Poland, everything that belongs to the railroads is like secluded and exempt from the regular land and estate registry, because in Poland it is the whole area that is covered by trains, that is covered by railways for national train for the the railways that was before Poland, when Poland was communist, there was only one railway company. Then way after the Iron Curtain collapse and after the transformation, there popped up many more railway companies that our national railway company is leasing to use the railway. So so this is why you can, for example, use railway as a municipal train, as a municipal train company, or use the railways as a railway company from abroad. You have like contract of usage of the railways, but because the national railway was the monopoly, because it was the time where under communist rule, like everything was nationalized. All the areas that were for army and for rail were like exempted from any like public land registry and public estate registry, including like the registry of buildings and registry of flats and other like rooms and areas within the buildings. If you have like a store area, commercial area within the building, living area in the building, like all of this is in registry. But because railway and army are so like, and also I think because like as an extension of army, the areas underneath the airport and buildings for the airport is also exempted from the public registry. And each of the little regions and districts has its own registry, but because of the national security, these were exempted from that. And it's actually like pretty interesting topic, because for example, while I studied surveying and land surveying and cartography, also known as geodesy and cartography, and we've learned there that because of that exemption, railways still use the other coordinate system for positioning than the rest of the country, because of this exemption, and they still use it to this day, as far as I know. So because of the national security and stuff, it was exempted. So now, because the Polish national company is in like super dire state for the last 30 years, it wants to sell some of its property, some of its unused property, because you don't need, sometimes because of your cats, you don't need as many workers, and you don't need as many houses to house these workers. And also because I think partially because of the progress, you don't need as many people who are just physical workers maintaining the tracks, but you need more specialized workers to maintain these tracks, which, you know, makes the amount of eligible workers to work for you like to diminish. And also, well, yeah, because of the budget cuts and stuff, they laid off a lot of people, so they are looking everywhere to you know, stay afloat as a company. So yeah, no wonder they are selling some of its property, including some of the buildings that they you know, they used to either give for their workers to more or less temporarily live in there, or some like refurbished and yeah, refurbished like other industrial buildings, so they can in theory be used for living. But it doesn't exclude it doesn't like change the fact that a lot of these buildings are very old. They were retrofitted to actually like be livable right now in the time where electricity is like a regular thing in every home, where indoor plumbing is regular thing in every home. That it's retrofitted to this, and sometimes you get like such a strange results. Like really, this was only 2 examples, and the most baffling examples that I found. True. Oh my god. Yeah. The contamination area. Yeah. I mean, in a lot of the factories, actually, you get showers for your, you know, for your workers and personnel, so they won't be like covered in God knows what before they get in the public transport and come back home. You know? Yeah. And yes, midway through my rant, my music stopped, so great. Okay, so these 2, okay, this one should go here. So this one will be also like cut in a weird way. I really wonder how it all will look like after I will be done with the texturing. I hope it will look good, or at least like presentable, or at least no one will look inside and count the freaking pixels. I don't know, my biggest fear is someone like, I don't know, right now with the race and the fact that everybody right now can be accused of using AI generated art, I fear that someone will zoom into my picture and be dissecting all the wonky drawn hands and be like, well, real artists would not actually consciously put this line, because yes, sometimes it's true, like real artists would not consciously like do a blob when they can just vaguely like hint at the texture, or do some other like workarounds that, you know, that work and actually are not requiring you to try and, you know, mangle body parts and flesh together in order to have a semi-presentable hands. My hands are great, so screw you. I have not drawn like 1,000 hands and feet in the year of our Lord 2020 what? 2023 or 2024? I think it was in 2023. I did not draw 1,000 hands and feet in the year of our Lord 2023 to have like my hands be called AI generated. So yeah, like 3 centimeters up. 3 pixels up, I'm sorry. I am actually like so disgusted. And you know what is the worst part? The worst part is at my work, everybody is so enthusiastic about AI. And one of my coworkers actually admitted troubleshooting code with AI, like, and with ChatGPT. And I'm like, oh my god, no. I was believing in you. No. Like, he admits that, that it's wrong and he needs to fix it himself and stuff. But he also admits that, yeah, it's cool to just go back and forth and ask for, oh my god, I need to cut even more of that. Like, back and forth with ChatGPT, and I'm like, oh my god, no. Bruh. Like, please don't do this. Okay, I need to shave off 2 millimeters from that side as well. So yeah, so I am super like jaded. And I actually let my boss know because he wanted me to write a prompt and see if ChatGPT will give us answers that we can, then use and give our users, because our users are lazy, because the other users require, okay, we have a couple types of users. One user A, requires user B to write a freaking essays explaining why their project is the best and should be funded with EU money, and then user B writes it, and then user A tells user C, hey, read all this essay and decide if it's good or not. And user C has bazillion of essays to read because evaluating the claims is their job. And they don't want to do this because it's freaking boring. And, after a while, you feel like your brain is freaking melting. Because, everybody wants to get on a right foot, so they use a special lingo, Like, it's absolutely innovative project that would elevate, yada yada. We all know this, We all know this thing. we all tried to write up some official documents and use very nice flowery language to butter up whoever we need to butter up in order to get something of them, It is the tale old as freaking time. Yes, exactly. Buzzword, shotgun blasting. Exactly, Dinosaur. Exactly. So yeah, so you then have poor person C working for some institution that has to read through the buzzword shotgun and has to somehow make sense of it, evaluate it, and present it. So for people like this, the ability for some sort of machine or algorithm, summarizing the text for them is very promising. But it is a can of worms because if we, for example, don't, if we pick the project that person if we pick the project that person B has put out, but it turns out this project is absolutely bogus, then who will be responsible for? Like, the institution should be responsible for, but for sure they will start looking for whoever they need to absolutely punish. And what? The worker C will say, well, the ChatGPT summarized it wrong. Well, it will be their responsibility partially. So it is like also like strange, you know, we are coming to like legalities. Also like person B can like defraud, use ChatGPT as well to write up the password shotgun. And we need to also know whether or not the ChatGPT was used for that, because we don't want the ChatGPT to write the freaking project summaries for the beneficiary, because this is bad. This is bad and immoral, and it will show where we are allocating our money as a country, and we should not let that, because, you know, we can be then audited and said that, hey, you spent all this money for a project that absolutely should not get this money because it's not fulfilling its quota. It's like very bogus or like fake stuff. So, you know, these things are audited, like every money given by EU is audited like this. But on the flip side, if we don't pick based on the the project by person B based on summary put out by ChatGPT, but ChatGPT will be absolutely hallucinating, and person B can go and be like, no, wait, I think my project is very great, I want to dispute this. So we go to another process to dispute the decision made by institution, and then we can like we get to the strange like legalities, or whether or of where we should put our the responsibility of decisions made by human, but decisions that were like put to the human based on what the AI put out. And this is also something we should be like very about, because, you know, AI can be used for good. Like, it can be used like for like you know, based on like certain markers or certain, it can be trained to you know, based on certain markers or certain results yield like the probability of having like a serious illness. But, you know, we cannot say like, oh yeah, we were wrong, the AI told us we're wrong, you don't actually have cancer, you know. It's like, it is very similar situation where we are dealing with very like serious legal like consequences, where you're making uninformed decision based on what AI put out, and it can absolutely be detrimental to everybody who is like using like any kind of algorithm for decision making. And, you know, and we people like algorithms, like categorizing, like making our lives easier. So these problems will be only growing. So yeah, so we come to the like strange times where we will start disputing. Like, we will go back full circle. Like, we will have to read everything, all these essays written by users B, because we become too untrusty of algorithms. And I think we will soon like come to this circle, like, okay, let's go back to regular Googling. Because I hope it will come to this way, because I don't want people to rely on AI that much to the point of actually having like very serious like problems. Like, I'm sorry, already asking ChatGPT whether or not you can like, whether or not like asking ChatGPT about freaking law. It's also like, I know law in itself, like it's freaking very complicated issue, and of course it changes from one country to the other country, so you cannot like ask for law advice without the context of the country and context of the time, because you know law changes and law is not working backwards in time. So you know, so you can only be convicted based on the law that was applicable at the time of you making the crime. If, for example, today, let's say, law says that for pirating, like there was a case of people being incarcerated in states for you know having like owning marijuana, because you know drugs no, only for them to like go out of the prison to the world where marijuana is in some states legal. You know, these things like are happening like right now in legislation. But because this person committed what was at the time a crime, they cannot be like, let's say this person like owned the plant, the devil's lettuce, 5 years ago, but today it's legal. But if it was, but let's say he was like in arrest 5 years ago, but since the law changed, like he will still be incarcerated because he will be judged by the law that was there at the moment of him being, you know, of him being having the freaking devil's lettuce, you know. Like it is such a like can of worms with legalities and, you know, nuance that I don't think AI will be able to you know, to cover that. Okay. How do we like it, chat? It doesn't look bad when the textures are connected. The iffiness comes when there are like so varying textures. And then you see like that this dirt is very narrow and this dirt is also very narrow. So maybe I should swap these dirts for stone. So there will be a seamless, like semi-seamless texture, and the dimensions of each of the dirts wouldn't be so freaking apparent. And I think I will be doing this. I will try and gently take off the dirts. Oh, yeah, I already failed. I don't have enough dirt textures to do this. This wood glue bonded too well. And I'm already picking up from the primer. No. Unless I put it, and put the stone texture on top. It will be a bit thicker, but I hope I will fix it, because seamless textures will work better for that. I admit my mistake. So okay, let me put glue actually on skewer and work my skewer around my failure and try to re-glue it back. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Now the paper got a bit wet because this glue is very like wet and it's dripping on me. Okay, I'm not even trying to pick out this dirt texture. I will try and hide it with the, oh my god, this stupid printing error is in the middle. Because I would like to use it, but it has stupid printing error. I think the ones with the error I will use for the back, because nobody will look at the back. Yeah, nobody pretty much asked this. Like, I was on a seminar about AI because my workplace said it would be a good thing that I would go. You know, I was on a seminar and the creators of the Polish language model said that sometimes there are literally no use case, or Google is enough. It's just advanced Google search is enough for the people. But they don't use AI. They just think that it's like smart and hip and wants to be seen as innovative and spend so much money and resources on using AI, while in reality they have no real use for that. Do I think user C needs AI for summarizing the essays that user A wants from user B? To some extent, yes, but still needs to either not rely absolutely on the, you know, on the word salad that is these that are these freaking essays, or, you know, when evaluating the project, or so, you know, use other markers to decide whether or not the project is eligible for the to be funded, you know. Listen, we have in our system the field that is there is named description of the project. At the beginning, this field had like 1,000 characters, and we were bullied by all the users' A's because it's so important for them to have 10,000 of characters, because it will fulfill all their needs. So we were bullied to extend this. I have still not idea, and I literally love that you are asking people who want to get EU money to write freaking essays. And I am not joking. 10,000 characters. Like, I am literally, like, putting so much. I am... I am spilling so much beans. Oh my god! Bots! Get out! Get out! I am talking about very nice, smart things. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Bots, be freaking damned. Get out of my stream. I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here. Just get out. Get out of here. Okay. Crisis slightly averted. I think it looks better with just the stone and cobblestone, especially in places which are not super narrow, like this one, where it looks like it is seamless. Okay, this one needs a lot. It needs to have free shaved of the top and free shaved of the, oh, at least it's semi it's like a freaky, it's finally a cube. Wait, 2 or 3? It should be free shaved off here, yeah. Okay, music, stop musicking. I know, this view of my body is great. Oh my god, who wants me on the... Wait, I need to respond. Oh yeah, it will be good. What time is it? Oh my god. Like, this is what happens when the stream becomes a podcasty mess. Like, I am ranting about everything and not focusing on work. Like, I made only one layer of texture and it was only a flat layer. Not even the one that has... Not even the one that has, like... Not even the one that has, like, a couple of sides. But okay, cobble. I think I will do all of this in one try. cobble here, cobble here. Okay, so a lot of cobble. I need to check. Need to find all the cobble I could find. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. 1, 2, 3, okay, 7. 3 here, 3 here. One, two, three. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Some of the rest cobble textures will be like along this wall. Also like speckled here and there for like texturized look. Because I want this diorama to look kinda as if I would texturize it in my own world. So yeah. Okay, let's start here. So this one needs to be shaven off. Yeah. I seriously need to go on a YouTube library binge and download all this music. Well, maybe not all this. I don't want music that has lyrics. It throws me off, especially the one with English lyrics. Like it was all fine. When I could listen to K-pop. Remember K-pop Tuesdays? I would listen to K-pop on Tuesdays. But Twitch did not like it. YouTube did not like it. Like Twitch, you know, no, Twitch at the beginning was fine with this. But then they changed policy about, you know, copyrighted material, and then they were like, nah, you cannot use the music anymore. Okay, this one will be also shaved off once, but which would be, maybe this one. Wait, how it will look like when these two textures are connected. I'm trying to decide which will be the nice. Okay, this one should be good. Let me see. Oh yeah. Let's see how it will look like. Oops. Yeah, this one looks better. So this will be up. Oh my god, next week I will actually have to place a bit on one flat that I've looked at, and it looks really nice. Oh my god, I am already like picturing. Like it has some quirks. Like, you know, some fixtures are old, or the balcony is very low, very small, or the and I need balcony because I make a lot of messy stuff and I would like to have a balcony to do messy stuff. But the basement, the locker in the basement is very big. Yes, there is no like lift and it's on the first floor with no lift. But it's really nice. And despite the fixtures being old, they are still in good state. So I won't have to do all the renovation in the world in order to live in it. And it's not being sold by an agent, so I don't need to pay an agent. Because oh my god, the agents want 2% of the price that is placed in the bid. And that means they were actually for their work, but they will actually get like, I'm doing math in my head. They will get over like 12k from me, not from the person who, you know, who said, hey, I need help with selling this property, please help me. No, it will be from me. Only when they sell the property. Okay, I need to cut some, I think 2 pixels off. So yeah, so to pay 12k, well, this 12k I can like spend on actually like making my property better. Like, oh my god. And because it's being sold without agent, it's like, oh my god, I don't need to spend all this money on this. And I already, oh my god, some prices there are outrageous. Like I was looking at the flat, and the flat in question was empty for 1 year, and it had absolutely no fixtures or furniture in the kitchen. So all the kitchen would be on me for finishing and furnishing, including buying all the appliances, which if you have ever bought like appliances for the kitchen, they are freaking pricey. They are freaking expensive. And kitchens in general, like kitchens in general are really expensive. So yeah, and to think that I would need to furnish the whole house and do the kitchen from scratch and in one place change buy new switches and new plugs because the previous owners took them away. I don't know why, but they took them away, and I will need to also get them and you know, all this renovation stuff. And the price that was, you know, put in the offer in the ad, like I went to see it anyway because I thought like, hey, maybe it's not that bad, but yeah, not for the price that was placed in an ad, given how much work it is need to be done for that place. And I've also seen a flat that was not, that only had the heating replaced and done throughout the 8 years, not the 8 years, throughout the 40 years that this flat was staying, was, you know, was on. And it's also like so freaking sad to ask so much price, so much money for the for an absolutely trashed place that you need to well, not absolutely trashed, but it really looks like it was not being properly cared for. Like, everything was super old, but not in a good way. Like, oh, it's like nice antique thing. No, it was like super old in a cheap way, and nobody cared enough to actually replace it, which is not a good thing when it is your first house and you already like on a budget. But yeah, but some people who are selling houses need to like come to realization that people who are buying houses don't want to be put up with, like, don't want to be put up and met with prices like that. Like, I know my budget, I know what I want, I know my worth, and yeah. And I will freaking fight for it. Okay. One pixel here. Oh. And how many? Ooh, 3 pixels from top. But fortunately, it will make it look seamless. Maybe I will finish this boulder. You know, on the stream. Oh, time to stretch in a moment. Oh. I will show it in the. I will show it soon from the angle how it looks like. Like, there will be a lot of touching up to do. But yeah, at least the front looks nice. At least the front looks presentable. Hashtag good enough, as some would say. Like, not gonna lie, I am recently like saying this quote all the time. The hashtag good enough. Which one? Which side should be up? This one should be up, I think. Yeah, no. This one. Right? Yeah, this one should be up. And I need to shave off. No, I don't actually need to shave off from this side. I need to shave off from the top. How much do I need to shave off from the top? Okay, 2 pixels. I was thinking of doing all this measuring by hand, but measuring beforehand, before the stream. But after thinking, I think I will lost all the pieces and where exactly they should be. So this is why I want to do this one by one. So I don't confuse myself which piece should go where. Good thing is that the PVA glue is bonding well, which is great. Actually, my research was right and was sufficient, which is good. Hmm? Okay, and this on top, which would need to be just trimmed. Slightly. Yeah. I know my face camera is going crazy with me standing up and getting down, and you know, it cannot decide whether or not my face is a wall or not. Or should it add more warmth to my face or not? Now, which part? Okay. No, not this one. Here. Okay. Okay, so let me show you where I am right now. So, okay, so we have the bottom layer, the inside, partially at least. The rest, I think, depending on how, depending on whether or not I will still have some texture, some printed textures left. I will just paint with like very brown, very dark brown, and I have this cluster of rocks done. Of course, it will need some touch up to hide the white, but yeah. Other than the touch up and then like varnishing everything, there is nothing I can do. I don't want to thrash it because too much work was put into this, and I think there will be people who will like it despite looking at everything and seeing wonkiness. Maybe they will appreciate that this is handmade, that it has imperfections, with the especially with the, like, I've seen words, encouraging words, that even if it has mistake, your art is still better than whatever AI will put out, because it was made by you. It was made by human, with thoughts, with emotions, and with thoughts. And yeah. So yeah, on that note, wait, let me put up music. Oh, someone. Hey, come on, music. It's musicking time. Okay. Okay, I had to quickly catch up with something. Okay, but I think I will end the stream right here. Of the stream, I will for sure like spend the rest of the evening, the rest of the not the night, because I have freaking work tomorrow, so I need to be fully functional adult. But for the rest of the for the remaining hour and a half, I will be just putting all these textures going up, and maybe if nobody will be talking, well, to me, if I won't be talking to anybody else, and just vibe with some podcast or something, maybe I will finish like one more layer and start with the grass here, because I think grass will be most crucial, because for grass I would have to put this around, so I need to cut them out, and yes, they are made with thicker cardstock, especially to give a little bit of 3D effect, you know, just to be extra. And there are like specially cut